You've had a word, or sorry, old man voice. God damn it, camera. Okay. You've had a word with the men I mentioned then.
Nope, I don't speak.
As I'm sure you've noticed, they've another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. But that's not the reason I wanted you to speak with them.
I wanted to hit you with the guilt of not remembering who any of them are.
Oh. A man who's lived in Garabana all his life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only for fate to conspire to send him back there. A youth born on foreign soil, who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons, yet all belong to the Resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse, and while there is good in that, there is also the potential to strife and discord. I love Discord. It's my favorite app. I'd take to a special sword to lead such men to Alamigo, don't you think?
I mean, it does kind of make all this possible without having to go back to, like, I don't know, TeamSpeak or Mumble.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it would be nice, I imagine, if you're like sitting there depressed about a Resistance not working, that you can go on Discord and have like a movie night with your friends or something. That's really nice of them. I appreciate that they have that option.
Look at it. Leader of the Resistance, eh? Don't I have enough titles already?
Yes.
Do it. Well, wouldn't that be a sight? The Slayer of Gods and Savior of Ishgard, leading the Resistance into battle. You're not short of relevant combat experience, I'll give you that. Being serious, though, I've been thinking about asking Lise to be my successor. She's young and worldly, strong and kind, a bit daft at times, but not so much that it worries me, especially given what I've seen of her since she returned. That's fucked up, man.
A weird thing to say.
Right? Look at her, hero. She's our future and my hope.
It's weird how little she's actually done and how much the story is clearly framing her as the protagonist of this expansion.
Yeah.
It's a weird fit.
I think, seriously, when was the last time we saw her punch something?
She was in the challenge with us, I guess.
Often.
The big challenge.
Yeah.
She's been there with us.
Died.
The problem is that she's not like active in major elements of the story, right? Like she's not there to fight the final boss of the whatever place that we did.
Ilma Castle?
The castle. Like I don't think she was there for the castle, right? She didn't like fight the final boss with us.
I think she was there briefly. I think like off to the side when we first went in, holding off other people.
Basically, I think she's only being elected here is because her people are also being subjugated. So it's like a relatability thing. Like, this all started because her poor people want to be free or whatever.
Let's be real here. We're the Warrior of Light. We have a lot of other things to do at the same time.
How dare you? My entire life in this game has been juggling like 7 different tasks at one time. Clearly, I'm a multitasker here.
Yeah,
I can be a resistance leader and a raid fighter and a blacksmith.
A blacksmith, a gatherer of herbs, a sheep tender. What else did we do that was really weird and asinine recently?
Save Japan.
I wouldn't necessarily call that asinine, but
Imperial Japan. I'm not too sure what we did there. It was very confusing. Like I think we saved by using Mongolians. Very weird time we just had. It has nothing to do with this, by the way. There's nothing to gain from that story here. I trust I didn't say that this conversation is just between you and me. Don't go leaking my plans. Is it like a press here? Are people gonna get upset? Oh, I heard from somebody that Lise is gonna be the new leader. I don't want her. She's blonde.
If my plans get out early, my stocks will plummet.
All right. Like, what's your golden parachute plan here, old man? You're hoping that you can like run out right before the big battle starts and leave it to somebody else?
She fucked up. That was all her. She's a bad leader.
Like, he just comes back and takes his position after this big fight goes bad.
Good girl. Right then. We'd best head to Castellium Corvi, or what remains of it, rather.
Bam.
We did it.
Okay, hang on. Teleport.
Ralger's beacon. Oh, I thought it said bacon. Never mind.
You keep clearing my butt. Oh, it's because you're changing classes. Bulksmith.
Come along.
Did the subtitle say Bulksmith?
I said Balksmith.
Oh. I mean, if you're gonna go after Andrew for pronunciation, then we're gonna be here all day.
Wow, that's rude. Are you telling me I can't pronunciate?
Earlier you pronounced runners as runes.
Yeah.
Aren't they spelt the same?
No.
No. R-U-N-E.
It also is runners, not runes.
I mean,
There's
fine.
a lot of difference there at that point. They weren't runers.
it could be.
That's like this world's
Don't let-
this universe's version of Shriners.
Don't squander their potential, Keith. They could be runners and
Oh,
runners.
hey guys, look. We have a solo quest in an MMO.
Hell yeah,
Hooray!
dudes. We're doing
Goodbye, guys.
Our future leaders over here doing squats. Let's go. What is this?
Oops, I clicked on them. Well,
Okay.
We'll lead the way while the other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember that we need to hold out until Monago sees to the flag. Got your gear in order? Any moment now.
All right, I'm gonna switch
Yeah.
to a DPS class.
I am definitely not the right level to do this fight. I'm like 62.
Oh, recommended level is 69. Okay.
It's begun then.
Oh, very nice.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nago. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
so there's something on your face.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait.
That's
Bridge
just
is ours
his,
for the taking.
Never mind.
Now remember, Monago, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
I'm looking where he's pointing as if there's something to look at. That was cute. You can't see stars during the day.
What? You can't?
Not unless it's the one star that you can see during the day.
Yeah, what's that? What's that one star I keep looking at then?
I don't recommend
Definitely
that.
shouldn't be looking at it directly.
Yeah, don't do that.
Definitely don't.
Oh,
do
then
that.
why'd I buy? What's the point of a telescope? Isn't it to look at stars?
I knew I dressed for the climate of
yes,
the story arc.
Just, ones that are a lot farther away. Like, a lot farther.
I think the sun's pretty far.
I mean, yes.
Here it comes.
That was weirdly loud.
Was it?
The Lise was like, "Here it comes!" in the middle of like a game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can barely hear. I'm like, "Why does your voice sound so loud?"
It's because of the fact that your voice volumes are high compared to everything else.
Just like it felt louder than the voice acting of the cutscene to me.
Ow.
A very aggro dancer. kind of wish there was like a more of a buff-oriented class in MMO sometimes, but they're so built around being able to be completely soloable that they have to make a character.
Every class has to be able to work alone.
Yeah.
Because
so a quote-unquote
this isn't a
bard is like an
multiplayer game.
archer that shoots arrows, and you're like,
Yeah, that's not what bards are supposed to be.
I think ever since WoW, I think, there hasn't really been an idea of like a multiplayer mandatory MMO.
yeah, it is kind of weird that you can't just be a straight up support class or a straight
Yeah,
up.
it's a whole genre that you play alone together.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense though. You can't ensure that there will be enough people available, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that we do have a rise of just games you have to play with friends these days. So it's kind of surprising that no MMOs are that way. There's
I mean,
puzzle
there
games
are
and
definitely
shooters and
some
co-op
that
games and so on that you just can't play them alone.
Yeah, there are some that do it well enough, like SOTOR, for example. Star Wars: The Old Republic does actually have instances where multiplayer is taken into account, or multiple people, I suppose.
You just mean a dungeon?
Mostly in cutscenes, actually.
Oh, did they ever come up with a better way of doing cutscenes? Because when I played it, it was just it was basically a single-player game, but you will dice roll over who gets to make the choice every time. So it's a completely incoherent story.
Never mind.
Is that what you thought was? Oh,
That's what I was. It's better than nothing.
it's creative, but a horrible idea if you care about the story. It's nowhere near like the D&D experience of a party of people conflicting over a choice. It's like you just all pick a choice and randomly one of them gets chosen, and it acts like you all made that choice on purpose when it was just like Steven over there is crazy and might be a rando you match made into.
Yeah, you tell the NPC 1 minute, yeah, I'll help your friends.
And then you
I will
shoot him in
kill
the
your
face.
entire family if you
Yeah.
don't tell me what we want to know. It's like, okay.
Okay, guys, can we stop doing like fucking whole body AoEs? It's getting really annoying. Like the whole floor is just covered in orange. And I'm like, all right, this is
Let me know when you're done fighting.
spending more time running than I
Already
am
finished
fighting.
up.
Goddamn. All right, I think I'm done. Oh, oops.
Skip it.
Now I think I'm done.
Has somebody been Fordolo before?
No, she
don't
was only in
think
that cutscene where she got a free weapon.
Well, we met her before.
Yeah.
I don't know if we
Yeah,
met her
she was-
before.
I don't
but-
remember who was voicing her, though.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Think you're clever with all your little tricks. Think again. None of you are leaving here alive.
What a natural way to draw a horrifyingly shaped gun sword. I'm sure that slides out clean.
Why would you ever sheath a gun sword? It seems stupid.
She's a melee character. Melee enemies are so funny. Now that I'm a dancer,
Yeah.
I just hold down the same direction the entire fight on my joystick and circle straight forever, and they never come to me ever again most of the time. What are you even doing over there? Cool dance. I'm on the side of the level, dummy. Rude.
Oh, you can't hit those.
She summoned bugs or something. Bug-like creatures. Oh, they're big. Big cones. Seem to run faster diagonally or something.
Maybe. I haven't really noticed.
Well, specifically, I use lock on, and so I seem to run. I seem to run away from her diagonally faster than I run away from her backwards. That seems to be the sweet hack.
Nice.
Okay, that's making the level smaller. You're doing it.
Yep.
It is now covered in fire.
Holy fire.
Still not really closing the gap much.
Meet my new friend.
Meet my new friend. It's a scary
Okay, well, if you
X.
keep doing that, then
Better not stand in front of this X that sits here for a long time.
oh,
Yeah, that's a lot of X's. It's turning into a memory
and
test.
now there's bugs.
Oh, there's X's and bugs. Shit.
Put you to pieces.
I didn't realize this boss fight was mixed media.
Oh god. Where did this border come from? Who put this up? Was it me? Did I put this like circle
It's
around
honor, the honor border.
us? The honor border.
God damn you.
Time
No more
to
running.
die.
No more hiding. Let's finish this. Look, the flag.
There we go. Release me. I have beaten your queen.
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo!
Oop.
Yeah!
Stand your ground. It's not over yet. Damn it.
Let them go, Lise.
Oh.
We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Fuck that guy.
God, they just booked it.
Oh, one of these teams really can't fight.
Yeah.
Was the flag giving them a buff?
Probably. The morale thing, you know?
Oh my god.
Philadina is fallen? Impossible. We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy! Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
Where do you fall back to if your base has
But
been
if the snakes
taken?
betray us
Wouldn't it
in
just
the
make more sense to
confusion,
die
we'll have
fighting?
no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
It's a shame Fordola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself it's just the first step, but it's a big one. We're going to take it back, all of it, one ilm at a time if we have to.
That's what your commander said.
I want boba and mochi. And
I did order a 4-pack of milk tea for the house today.
I should have got boba today. I didn't. I woke up too late from a nap I needed, and I messed up.
There's still a chance that some Imperials will hold up inside the Castrium. We'll need to search it to top to bottom to be sure it's safe. In the meantime, I want you to rendezvous with the main host. Keep your weapons at the ready. There's a chance you might come to face with soldiers on the run en route. On second thought, it might be prudent for you to do preemptive sweep of the region for soldiers that have gone to ground. We shouldn't afford them any time to regroup and launch a counterattack. When you've judged your work to be done, report to General Alden at Bittermill.
Okay, work done.
We're done. Let's go.
Yeah. All done. I did a great job.
Pat on the back.
Alone.
Oh, sorry for everybody.
I appreciate that we all defaulted to the same thing.
I mean, that's what tells you that is a terrible system.
Ready for work. Who made you king?
They came from behind.
I'm astonished how many of those are burned in my brain, considering I did not play very much Warcraft 3.
That is pretty impressive. Then.
Like I played some of the campaign for like 1 week and didn't finish it. Every single RTS by Blizzard, I guarantee you that the level I give up on is one of those timed missions.
Oh
it's
God, yeah.
It's the same part of my brain that doesn't like roguelikes. It's like, oh, yeah, prepare your defenses for 45 minutes, and then it's like, for like most of it, it's fine, and then suddenly in the last 30 seconds, there's a billion enemies, and you die really abruptly. You're like, well, I'm not gonna start over. Like it took that fucking long. I don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
I hate that mission style in all of their games. So like I think in StarCraft 1, 2, and Warcraft 3, I got to one of those and then failed it and then never played the game anymore.
Oh yeah, I think StarCraft 1 had one with Raynor. I remember the Terrans had one that was like, you gotta get out in a time limit before the planet explodes. Base. Oh God, that one's awful. Yeah.
Voice cutscene, maybe? Hopefully? Nope. Captain. Oh, right. Hero. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
All's well at the bridge. Good. Good. The fighting has died down here too, as you can see. Pippin left but a moment with a contingent of troops to occupy Veladina. If and when the Imperials return, they will find us dug in behind their own walls.
I could not have hoped for a better outcome, General. Splendidly done.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It'll take more than one Castellum to turn the tide. My men and I will deal with the remaining enemy forces. Scions, I bid you return to Commander Kemp and his men. Why did we...
Don't camp him waiting.
All in favor of throwing Keith off the nearest cliff?
That's very difficult. I'm the host.
This is very true.
Delight's not
you forget
much.
who's the one who's playing.
Delight not overmuch in victory, not when there are battles left to fight.
We'll
Our
throw
work
the
here is
computer into
finished.
the river with you.
Our resistance allies are waiting.
Yeah, we'll just make sure you have internet at the bottom of the cliff. Fine.
I'm freaked out a little bit, realizing how much my character's physique is like a shader. It's trippy.
What?
Well, he looks jacked, right? But if you look at him from the side, his body is almost completely smooth. It's just like it's like a trick of like lighting and shaders to make him look like he has all these like indents everywhere in physique.
Yeah.
It's really trippy how flat he is from the side. All the cutscenes keep zooming in on him. I'm like, oh, that's weird looking. Like, you're really interested in the weird details of how games work like that. Like when Bird pointed out to me that like in the gravel and stuff like that in Satisfactory. Like the floor is like all gravelly and it changes perspective as you walk over it, but it's just a shader. Like it's all 2D, and I'm like,
Parallax shader.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
It's impressive, honestly.
How does tech work?
I really should play Satisfactory again at some point.
Well, if you're me, it doesn't work all that consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Back so soon. I suppose the general and his men had matters well in hand. The vice marshal and his men showed up not long after you left. If the gods are good, there'll be none left to fight.
Ah. Two sounds at one time did not work out very well.
Oh hey, I'm still the only one who's level 70 because, you know...
I know you're not one for waiting, but if you'll bear with us...
Commander Kemp, Marshal Tarpon reports that their sweep of the Castellum's interior has been completed.
So it is finally over, eh? Pray extend to him my deepest thanks.
It's official then. Castellum Veladina is well and truly ours. Mayhap this calls for... Wait, where is Monago?
Ah, she took a bird and flew towards the Peering Stones, the village of tribe, where she was born. I doubt that the Imperials who fled Veldonia had a mind to give them trouble on their way back east, but she was nevertheless worried, so I gave her leave to go and see her people were safe.
Though I pray you are right, 'twould be best if Monago were not alone if she should encounter the enemy. Agreed. Let's all go to the Peering Stones and make sure that everything is all right.
There's just the check on everybody questline.
If that's your wish, then I've got no objection. Just let the god know when you wish to cross.
I got a job to do. I don't give a shit.
I've
You
got
know how to
better
get
shit
across.
things to do. I wasn't playing that very well.
Do we actually have to talk to them, or can we just like...
Probably
we actually
not.
have to talk to them.
Yeah. Oh, I guess if we want to cross the bridge, yeah.
Greetings, Scion. Do you wish to pass?
Yeah.
Too bad.
Oh.
That'll be 15 real-life dollars.
Oh, no. That sounds exactly like what EverQuest would do.
I guess you can get fucked, huh? Let's go.
There was I think there was, if I remember correctly, there was a there was a zone that used to exist. That used to be like a hub zone. And in one of the expansions, they just straight up changed it. And so like the hub zone just became this weird like, hey, did you pay money? Type of zone, because there were like portals you literally just couldn't go through, and they're just like portals exist, and it's like, sorry, you got to pay the money to go through that portal. You're like,
Gross.
oh, okay.
Gross, 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 gross.
Exceptionally. And now
That's
we
what
jump down the
happened when
cliff.
you had a MMO with like 15.
Now my dog jumps off the cliff.
Wow, rude.
Whee!
Animal abuse.
Somehow didn't lose all my health, or a heal tick happened instantly. Probably.
I think you got lucky with a heal tick. Because I definitely saw you drop to 1 for like half a second.
The path to the village is through a tunnel just east of here. Follow me. Never mind that you were just there.
And now you get back on, so we can fly all the way up again.
Let's go.
Do we not even have to use the tunnel?
Why?
Nope.
Well,
Wow.
Of course not. You have someone who can fly.
Wow, you got here fast. Like,
you think there'd be a quest in the tunnel?
Ah, you've come. Welcome, friends, to my village. My home.
This is it?
How fare your people?
So no bitches?
Good, all things considered. Better than the Ananta at any rate. They've sent an emissary.
Oh yeah, we get to talk to
I'll take
Andrew's
you to
favorite people. Sneak ladies.
Ooh.
They
Class, I
nod
hope
in
one day.
unison.
We're here to help. Will you tell us what happened?
Aye. It began with a quarrel between the Imperials and the Kaliana. The Kaliana are another Ananta tribe, the strongest and the most influential. Unlike the Vera, they want no part of our troubles. They swore fealty to the Empire and were content to remain within their borders.
Just so. The Kaliana forsook their pride in the fight and yielded to Garlemald long ago.
It was required by law to voice them that way whenever there's any snake character
But
in
when
any
a
game.
new commander was sent to hold the Black Bridge, she demanded the Kaliana surrender a hostage, this butcher.
Fordola. It doesn't make sense, though. The Vera are the ones working with the Resistance. Why would she threaten the Kaliana?
Because she is ignorant like all Imperials. She knows not the difference between Kaliana and Vera, nor does she care to learn.
I see. All Fordola knew for sure was that the resistance would come from the west. She reasoned, therefore, that if the Ananta on the east bank turned their coats, she would be trapped. I take it the Kaliana had no choice but to oblige her.
No, they did not. The Imperials left with the Kaliana broodmother's own daughter, Anamika. Long days and nights she looked out on the Black Bridge weeping for her child. Until you came. The broodmother knew at once which way the winds would blow. She and her warriors met with the fleeing Imperials in the road and demanded that her daughter be returned.
Bad idea. Fordola's not the kind to take threats lying down.
You know her well. The butcher turned her blade to Anamika and bade the Kaliana move aside. But the broodmother would not yield.
I know where this is going.
The Kaliana surrounded the Imperials, one of whom, whether out of fear or stupidity, cut the child down. There was naught that could be done.
What madness.
The true madness was yet to come. For in her despair, the Kaliana broodmother cried out for her daughter to be restored to life. She beseeched Sri Lakshmi's intercession.
She summoned a primal then and there?
That she did. if only for an instant. Bereft of courage and honor, the broodmother sought solace in her faith. The Imperials fled in terror at the sight of the goddess, abandoning these lands to the Ananta. Now the Kaliana bid us make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Yet though we Vera revere Sri Lakshmi as the holiest of the holy, we will not prostrate ourselves before her.
And so you turn to us?
Aye. All who have fought with the resistance have heard tell of the warrior, the Icon Slayer.
I believe we have heard enough. Inconvenient though the timing may be, if a primal has indeed been summoned, we can scarce afford to ignore it. We must needs discuss how best to resolve this situation.
Oh, you mean me?
Yeah.
Sure. New
A
shirt.
group of people summoned a primal, and you won't believe what happened next.
Sir?
That poor
Sign
voice
me up.
actor
What is happening?
just has to keep doing
Remind me
that
later.
sound every word.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to do this way too long.
And it's so inconsistent. There's like certain words that they just don't do it for, but
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's anything with the protracted S sound.
What if they just had the voice actor make a really long and then just play that over the behind while they're talking?
It's just very
So
funny.
anytime
that
they're quiet.
It's just required by a lot to voice every snake that way in every game.
Yep.
The snake lobby. Man, sniper gear looks stupid. At the risk of sounding hopelessly naive, there may yet be a way to avoid a violent confrontation. In the past, I fear I have been rather too willing to accept that we have no other recourse than to risk our lives, or rather your life, to address these threats. Yet the primals we have faced thus far have demonstrated a variety of temperaments and objectives. Ravana may delight in battle, but Rama would sooner keep to the forest with its children. Ere we decide to challenge Sri Lakshmi's, it would seem wise to learn more of her nature from those who summoned her unto this world. Why? Isn't every single primal, no matter what their goals, still like ending the world slowly by existing? Also, aren't you called a Vera?
She is a Vera of the whatever the race is called. That's the clansman. Yeah.
It just seems like a mistake that when they added the bunnies, they called them the thing, a name they already used.
Viera versus Vera. Yeah.
There's a lot of other sounds you can make.
Yeah, there's an E in there. That's about the only difference. Viera.
Who wants to be the snake lady?
What was her name?
Did she actually say something?
Vera Battlemaid.
Yeah, the Vera Bahamut. If that is your will, then so be it. To the north you will find your village. Tarsha shall unfold all. Even like there, it's not consistently every S.
Yeah. We shall leave at once. Minago, can you inform our comrades of the bridge at the bridge of what happened?
Of course. Be safe, my friends. That's the lady cat.
So many characters. Yep.
Onward and upward.
So, you reading good manga lately?
Yes, actually, I've been reading quite a few things.
What are you reading?
I don't know if I think it's under a different, like a Korean name instead of, it's not manga, it's manhwa or whatever they call it.
Oh, Red's over.
I mean, oh well.
But
Wow, that's a lot of treasure.
Various things. Yeah. Okay.
Who's fighting?
Somewhere.
Hand off in the distance somewhere.
All right. Who's Sasahara?
No one.
And nobody yet.
All right. Sure. I'll just give all the snakes the same voice.
There you go.
We do not receive guests. What is the purpose of your visit?
Greetings and well met. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and we come seeking Sarisha of the Vira. You are she, are you not? You have petitioned us for aid and succor, and we intend to provide them. But we would first learn more of Sri Lakshmi, that we might better understand the nature of the threat she poses to you.
A simple request.
Where to go?
Did you do the thing?
And one which I shall gladly oblige. In the beginning was Lakshmi. We were created in her image. Daughters blessed with her beauty. Her breath became ours. Her serenity, our solace. There is naught that she would not give. I can see why they only put it on certain S's. It would be really annoying to have it every time.
Yeah.
'Twas the Kalyana broodmother's desire to bring about her daughter's resurrection, which first called forth Sri Lakshmi from the Aether. That being the case, I rather doubt the goddess will be spoiling for a fight. That would depend. The primal's motives will have been colored by the summoner's state of mind, namely that of a grieving mother who had just borne witness to her daughter's murder. Though she apparently craved a miracle, she may also have harbored thoughts of vengeance. Moreover, Kalyana's conception of Sri Lakshmi may differ from that of the Vira. Yeah, because none of the primals are actually the god in reality.
This is true. The Vira and the Quaila do need regard to the Lady Bliss in different ways. To the Vira, Sir Lakshmi embodies freedom. She would not suffer her daughters to be bound to another will, and so we stand with the resistance against the Empire and give our lives for the cause. To the Quailana, however, she embodies transcendental beauty, which they strive to create through their craft, to shape crystals in less art and more ritual, a sacred duty wherein each tribute is imbued with a fragment of the soul.
It's probably Kalyana.
Quailana?
Yeah, Kalyana.
Quailana is the
Imperial.
It's the spider lady.
Oh, is it? Oh, well.
The Imperials do not interfere with this holy work, and so the Qualyana were content to turn inward and ignore our plight.
Until reality asserts itself, and they summon a primal, a fever dream to soothe their aching hearts. But surely they can see that it won't do any good. The Imperials will still rule these lands. Nothing will change. The Ananta will. The Kalyana bade the Vira make pilgrimage to pay proper respects, remember? Those who do not wish to partake of their primal's bliss will be made to do so. Not while we're around, they won't.
Though our beliefs are not the same, we are still kin to the Quailana.
Will you help them see reason?
That's pretty good. Yeah. Know that I'll kill your god if I have to. Maybe even if I don't.
Maybe even if I don't, yeah.
Do what you will, warrior. That simulacrum is not Sir Lakshmi. Sri Lakshmi.
Seeing that simulacrum are being brought up here.
If we do not act quickly, more lives will be lost, more families torn apart, more children made to suffer. Then it's settled. We're gonna find that primal and put an end to this.
My sister Vera will guide you to the Jaman Jat, and I shall pray for your success. So you made all the snake people Arabic. Very interesting choice there. Okay. Well met, scions. I am Vajara, she who shines bright and unbroken. I stand ready. We leave upon your command. Very classy introduction.
It's time to get a shirt and not wear it.
You're getting shirts?
Yeah, all of the things she rewarded were chess pieces.
I can't believe you guys wear clothes.
Yeah. Kind of helpful.
You're ready. You look ready. Dijon shot. There you will find Quelana's crystals and Sri Lakshmi. Follow me.
Is this 8-man?
It is indeed.
Hey!
Nice.
We can bring everyone in for like 30 seconds.
Finally.
Because probably just a boss fight, right?
Play.
A very brief moment where everyone gets to participate.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Including that guy in chat who said he's on Lamia. He has 30 seconds to show up.
Yep. All right.
What are you doing? You don't get to use mounts. You only get one mount.
Yeah. Well, technically two, because I also
mount.
have the other 4-man mount. As I fly out, Panda.
Quick, everybody log on.
Emerald's coming on.
Only 3 more people, though.
Do we want to pop onto the Discord for the...
The gang's all here.
We can. We should finish the dialogue.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. As literally just for callouts and things. Because this fight can be kind of a problem if you're not paying attention.
Who, me?
Jean, the path leads to an entrance above. Within is an aetherite. You must use it to enter.
Understood. With me, everyone.
Boing.
Bye.
Oh, wait, what? We're following her still? Oh, it's not even here?
Aetherite? Yeah, why do we stop here? Gagana.
To the planet core.
No, go.
I saw there was some update about Jar Jar, like they wrapped up his plot or something.
What, did he kill him?
No, they made him his people exiled him after the Emperor rose to power, and he just became like a wandering musician.
You think they hired an entire team just to be like, okay, we need to continue this guy's story, but make it somehow not more racist?
I think. Oh my God.
We've assembled a whole team.
Convenient that we all teleport behind something.
Why does my Anamika slumber still?
Look thee on her face, supplicant. Thy prayer hath been answered. Flesh sundered hath been made whole. blood spilt runneth through her veins. Breath stolen filleth her breast.
But she hears not her mother's words, nor sees her mother's face. She's silent and empty.
Only the vessel may be remade, not so the flame which flickered within. Her soul hath been scattered to the four winds.
That sword's not good for stealth.
Nope.
Why'd you...
Yeah, why is the sheath
Now do you
low?
see her promises for what they are?
There isn't a sheath.
Yeah, there isn't one.
Alice, have you gone mad?
It's a belt loop.
Mayhap I have, but I refuse to stand by and watch yet another tragedy unfold.
Who intrudes upon this sacred ground? Imperials, thirsting for blood.
No! We come not to shed blood, but to save you from the false god who would lead you astray. I understand how you feel. I do. You loved her with all your heart, but when the moment came, you still couldn't save her. The anguish, the anger, I know it only too well. But I also know where this path leads. To embrace a primal is to condemn yourself to an endless cycle of despair. You will never know peace.
A worm-eaten heart may find peace and serenity in service, in beauty and grace. This hath ever been my promise. Naught else.
You tempt them with visions of things that can never be and leave them bereft and wanting. No illusion, however sweet, can change the fact that your daughter is gone. Remember her as she was. Do not suffer this piteous shade to tarnish her memory.
For every prayer that primal answers, it'll demand payment in kind. Do you have any idea how many more Ananta will die to feed its hunger for crystals?
They would have thee suffer man's spite and live in fear. Far better to dwell in my beauteous dream than endure so ugly a reality.
She's wrong! We hate the Empire as much as you, if you just listen!
Poor misguided children. I would spare you the torments of this cruel and misshapen world. Come, bask in my radiance. Let it fill your hearts and free you from your burdens.
Whoa!
So why'd y'all summon a white woman?
She has really strong Karen energy.
I've just been stewing on that question the entire cutscene.
This is probably, it's probably like, more akin to like...
Weird that your god's white.
I mean...
Abide in misery then, fools.
What is beauty if not white skin, right?
Leave these lands and my dreamers be.
It might be something to do with like maybe there is a particular like princess or goddess or something in mythology that looks like that.
I think
all
it's
of these
based
are ripped
off
from
of
somewhere.
Yeah.
I want to say it's based off of Hindu, but I'm not 100% sure.
So she looks more. So she basically looks akin to what.
I don't know how, but during that cutscene, every single muscle on my body was rimlet from the bottom, and I don't know what the light source was.
Yeah, it is Hindu.
It's just extremely noticeable.
Is it Hindua?
Yeah.
Oops.
I know. It was stupid and foolish, but I had to try, Hero. I had to. Also, we needed to have a story explanation for why we get interrupted and have to leave, because you need the chance to do matchmaking after the cutscene. I had to try, and I failed. So you have to fight. There is no other way.
No, bye.
I'll wake them from the dream. Thank you, Hero. I know you will. We can but do that which is within our power. Lise, Alphino, I will go and seize their crystal stores. This will not happen again. And you, when it is finished, we will be waiting for you. Emanation is eminent.
Yay. Oh, yeah. I know this fight.
It's not too bad, but it can be a little annoying if you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Hexagons! Always.
Oh, well, I mean...
which one of these is a melee DPS?
It's actually 8 points.
Is anybody a melee DPS? I can't tell.
Yo.
You're melee. Okay.
You should. Yeah.
I'm trying to get the thing to a melee DPS. But I don't know what those icons mean. There's too many icons.
Daffy.
Me and my chainsaw scythe.
Battle commence in 15 seconds.
And yes, you can fall off the edge, so be careful.
Yeah, I don't like the icon for your class. It does not look like a scythe. You have to like be told to look for a scythe, and then you're like, oh yeah, I guess there was a scythe in there.
Open your heart to me.
Those look safe. Think they're friendly.
They are, in fact.
I had to use the action button on controller. Oh, you click right stick, okay.
Oh, no!
Kept following me.
I can't get over there.
Are we just avoiding them, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing looks dangerous. Ooh.
Rest your weary souls.
When are we
in
gonna
my
need the action
bosom.
button? Oh, what are those?
Now.
Oh.
Use it now and pick up another one.
Pick up another. Oh. All right. Well, I could have used an explanation way sooner.
Yeah. Sorry. Look how big she is.
Is this the Step on Me Mommy Milkies that I've heard so much about?
Yes.
No.
Not my Vril.
Yes,
I shall free you from your hate.
No, we've already gotten past the whole step on the mommy thing. That was back in heaven's.
I don't think anything. Nope. I don't think we're getting past anything during the pandemic. I think things just stay.
Pop your thing and pick up another.
Okay.
I've already lost hockey.
How?
She played Pocky Hockey.
She didn't do that. She didn't do what I told her to do. And she paid the price.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Good. Lord get long.
Oh. Okay,
Good.
it's on me.
Good.
Oh.
Good.
That's a dangerous one.
I've got a blobble.
Your souls are stained.
Come on, we can beat her. Look at how much she's dying. Ah!
You like watching the fight from afar?
Well, I have a range
Enjoying your
attack that I can do.
Yeah, thankfully.
I shall free you from your hate.
Oh my god. Oh, my hate. It's gone. Finally.
We waited for so long. Time to find out who the new Andrew is. It's a brave new world. Is it on me? Nope.
Oh, now I want to play Beat Saber. Oh no! Oh no!
Because your hate is gone?
No, because of that
Is
song.
this a stack thing?
Yeah. Yeah, the orange arrows pointing inward's always a stack. What is it? Is it who's? I don't remember even the band name.
Out is the spread.
Who does the song?
I was never.
Dr. Horrible.
No, it's not Dr. Horrible.
It's a brand new day, and the sun is high.
Yeah. Yeah, that song.
That's Dr. Horrible.
Not Dr. I know it's Dr. Horrible. I'm not saying it's not that one.
Neil Patrick Harris.
I mean, I don't know actually. I mean, I'm sure that. I bet that's on Beat Saber. I bet I can download it.
Probably. I guess mods are back. Last time I tried to play Beat Saber, you couldn't do any custom songs, and I'm like, well, I can't do a video on this because the soundtrack's extremely copyright.
I can show you if you ever want to see how to do it. You can do. I have like the mod loader on there, and I have my own custom blades. I have my own everything. It is a fun time, if not an extraneous workout.
And
now we're
You're not even giving that person player combinations. Brutal.
I did.
You did it again. You saved them. I just wish I could have been more help.
It would be nice once in a while.
So, it looks like the Ananta did have a mountain of crystals after all. Like every other tribe. Gods were all such slaves to our weaknesses.
You slew our mistress! She was our hope, our salvation! Is there no end to your cruelty?
Listen to me, please. I know that you're only trying to protect yourselves because you feel frightened and alone. But that's how we all feel. Don't you see? If we could just turn to each other for help instead of the gods, I'm sure we could find a way to live in peace. Your crystals are important to you, aren't they? Reflections of your souls, right? Well, you shouldn't have to sacrifice something so precious to a primal.
Who are you to question our choice? You who fight without fear? We wish only to live in peace. And if this be the price we must pay, then so be it!
I know there's nothing I can say to convince you. But I hope that one day you look back and see we only ever wanted the same thing.
Begone, damn you! Spare me your hollow words, and leave me to mourn.
I'll go. But it doesn't mean I'm giving up. Girabania is our home too. And one way or another, we're going to have to learn to live together. Come on. Alphino and Alize are waiting.
Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo.
Careful, don't go to the subordinate slaying room.
Ah, the savage returns, and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts. She may have curried the Viceroy's favor with her bold promises, but in the end, she's just another plodding bungler like the rest of her kind.
Strange. You would think him a better judge of character. Then again, I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly, but no longer. If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
Fadola Rem Lupus. Commander of the Crania Lupi, reporting as ordered.
Why do you tremble so? Could it be that the Empire's butcher is afraid? That she who walks with death is terrified of her own?
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
Yes, my lord.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon. Have you anything to say?
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
I want... I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
Very well. Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits. Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
Transcend, my lord. I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
Die? That's dangerous.
Hopefully it goes better for her than it did for the Raggedy Andy guy.
Oh.
I don't even remember him being that strong.
So far, so good.
We're doing like one story arc per session somehow.
Yeah.
Like weirdly consistent.
It's a lot quicker than I thought it would be, to say the least.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean...
I wish we could have left on better terms, but that was never going to happen. It could be a problem if they get their hands on any more crystals, though. Never mind, we'll deal with that when the time comes. In the post-launch DLC.
Ooh.
Mount speed in the fringes has increased.